Hello, Randall Monk here. I'm going to talk today about visualization, but before I do that, I want to address goals again. We talked about that, or I talked about that in the previous video. And Dr. Maxwell Maltz in his book, Psycho-Cybernetics, talks about the importance of having a target, that's what our built-in success mechanism needs. It requires a target. And it's important to move toward that target, making mistakes as we do and correcting ourselves. And it's important to have a written goal. It's important to write that goal down. And it's also helpful to have a date, a deadline for that goal. Although that's not imperative, it does add an urgency to it. If you miss it for some reason, you can set a new deadline. Now let's talk about an example here regarding visualization of some type. Let's say you want a Ferrari, but that seems a little bit out of reach for you, so you decide on a Miata. Well, that won't work because a person's goal, our goals have to be something we have a burning desire for. Otherwise, we'll lose interest and we won't be motivated. So rather than take something less, that Miata, set your goal for the Maserati or the Ferrari if that's what you really want. And then when you're visualizing this goal, when you see yourself in that vehicle, feel it. What does it feel like to be in that vehicle? What does it smell like? It's probably a new vehicle, so it has that new car scent. Maybe it's a convertible and your top is down, or your windows are rolled down so you can feel the air on your body. Bring in as many senses as possible. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? Maybe you're drinking some water in the car, so what does it taste like to drink that water? Whatever it might be, bring in all of your senses in as many details as possible. What does it feel like to have your hand on that steering wheel? What do the seats feel like? Are they cloth? Are they leather? Maybe you walk along the car and feel the texture, the smooth waxed finish. Really get into it, feel it. Make your visualization as clear as possible. However, it's the feeling that is the most important. The feeling. Matter of fact, there's a book, a classic I'd say, goes back a ways, by Neville Goddard. And the title of that book is Feeling is the Secret. Feeling is the secret. So what does it feel like to be driving that vehicle? And now the important thing is to go about your day as if you already have that vehicle. What does that feel like? How would you act? How would you carry yourself? Would you have a smile on your face? Of course you would. Now, Dr. Maxwell Maltz in his book, Psycho-Cybernetics, recommends doing this for 30 minutes a day, the visualizations. I prefer breaking it down into 3 segments: morning, midday, and evening. And it's also important to go about your day with that feeling, with that goal in mind, with the feeling of having achieved it already. Because if we start out and do the visualization in the morning and then go about our day as if we're not there, then we've negated the whole thing. So it's important to hold that feeling throughout the day as much as possible. That's the key. Feeling that feeling. Carrying yourself as if you already have that, as if you already are that person throughout your day, whatever your goal might be. That's it for now. To your success.